Hello everyone, James was here, and I'd like to say thank you to Dean for taking over the video for Santa Claus the Movie 2. We're going to continue that with Santa Claus 3, Escaped Claus, which is the third Santa Claus film in the Santa Claus trilogy. Now this takes, I don't know how long it takes after the second one. It takes some years, I think it's 3 or 2 years again. After Santa Claus 2. Now, Santa Claus, Scott Calvin, played once again by Tim Allen, and his Mrs. Santa Claus, his wife. I can't remember the actor's name. I'm not that good. I just remember Tim Allen because he does the voice of Buzz Lightyear in Toy Story. That's it. That's basically it. So we done that, and a new character comes in, Jack Frost, who is the villain of the film, and he tries to act all goody just to get on Santa's nice list, and to do that, and when he finds out a way to change that, Scott Calvin does become Santa Claus. He goes into the room full of snow globes. He does that, and he goes to find Scott Calvin's, and that is the middle one in the room. He finds that and says to Scott to tell him, I wish I was never Santa Claus at all. And he has to do it while holding the ball in his hand, and snow globe, the ball, snow globe, ball, whatever. And he does that, and he grabs on the Scott Calvin, and he brings it back to where the first film started, where the Santa Claus was up in the tree. And they have a fight, and this was actually before Scott woke up back from in the first film. But it was sort of like a deleted scene, so like behind like the scene sort of thing, like Disney's done with Maleficent. And so he does that, and yeah, so he does that, and Jack Frost does it and becomes the new Santa Claus, and he goes back to Christmas Eve, and it goes if he never became Santa Claus at all, never ever became Santa Claus. So he does that. And yeah, it's a bit weird. So he goes to North Pole, and he's changed it so like this New York sort of setting, and he sees all the reindeer and whatever happened. And he has this special pen that you click, and it actually records your voice. But he realized too that he said, basically he clicked it so that it heard. And he has a little helper to go in the snow globe group and grab the middle one, because that is Santa Claus. There's always the middle one. Of that generation of Santa Claus, is always the middle one in the film. So she does. She throws it, and Jack Frost catches it, and he takes out the pen and records it. And he said, "Who said that? Rudolph's mama." As like revenge black, because he said that earlier in the film when he goes to North Pole. And they have a fight again, when it's sort of a thing that, so pretty much they have a fight, and Scott holds Jack Frost backwards so that you see Scott in one part of the film grabbing the coat and putting it on. So he becomes Santa Claus again and bumps into the family, and he actually took his wife's family to the North Pole early in the film. And he bumps into him, and he was looking so... The reality that Scott came from was still going on. Apparently in the film is still going on. And what about the part where Jack Frost comes? Aren't they worrying where Santa Claus went to in that world? Or is that just complete random that world didn't even exist? It technically actually didn't. That's the world that Jack Frost made up. The world that Scott Calvin Santa Claus made up, that wasn't made up. That was already in the North Pole before he became Santa Claus. So that timeline still happens. And he becomes parents and tells his wife's mom and dad about he's Santa Claus, and tells everyone about it. And it's happy, and that's it. I just got a message saying, Merry Christmas to all. To all, a good night.